Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name's Louise and this is Louise's Lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. So I'm doing an update on the Jamun fruit seedlings, or Jam, Syzgium Cumini Java, Plum, whatever name you want to call them. So these seedlings, these two here germinated. These were the first to germinate, and that was in July. And they're doing very well. They're not branching, they're just growing up in a single stem. This one suffered a little bit recently. I underwatered it, it started to droop, and they don't like drying out, so I've got to keep on top of the watering. And this one's also suffered a little bit of leaf scorch. But yeah, they're growing nicely. I will be showing you the ones that I've got outside. So I've intentionally kept some Jamun seedlings, Syzgium Cumini seedlings, outside. One lot is in the greenhouse, which is ripped, but I'm sort of holding it together with string, and the other is just near the front of my house in a little pot. So I'll be coming to those in a minute, but just to show you, the viewers, the progress on these plants. So this is another one, doing very well. Don't seem to need any extra lighting. I'm not feeding them, just giving them a bit of water. As I say, I've got to keep an eye on the watering. They do seem to be thirsty plants, but it's not stopped them from growing. You've got new growth still coming on here. That one, the leaf curl, that happened because it was dehydrated. It had started to droop, so I'd neglected that a little bit. Then further along, I've got more in sort of like groups. So these, I'm not separated them because I've not got the space to individually pot them and then place them, somewhere bright, because they still need to have light, and I'm not going to be putting these under grow lights or grow in a grow tent. They seem to do very well just, with ordinary light from the window. This one, I've got several in the same pot, and all doing well, all got new growth on them. And this one here, these are the polyembryonic ones. You can see they've got multiple stems. Not as tall as the others, so if you look in comparison, they're not as tall. These didn't germinate at the same time, so these are the first to germinate, and these came along a little bit later. So they're roughly about 4 months, 3 to 4 months old. I mean, these germinated back in July, so we're in November now. And I think these germinated about a month later, in August. And yeah, they're nice looking, healthy plants. These are the polyembryonic ones. Supposedly polyembryonic fruit bear fruit faster than say a non-polyembryonic plant, but I've no idea. Just have to wait and see if I'm around that long, because it can take a few years to produce fruit. Yeah, and this is a single polyembryonic on its own. So what I've done is I'm keeping a couple, these two here, and this polyembryonic one, if it survives. I'm just going to keep, say, 3, and the rest will be, for sale. And I might donate a couple maybe to Wythenshawe or Parlswood, or both, rural studies centres or horticultural centres. So yeah, the polyembryonic one is doing well. It's almost the same height as the others, so it likes being potted on separately. Got new growth there. So I'm going to nip outside now and show you the one lot that I threw some seeds out into a pot during the summer because I had some mould on the fruit and I thought the birds would eat it. So I'm going to nip out to the greenhouse and show you that, and then show you the ones at the front. Right, so here we are in the greenhouse, and this lot of seedlings, they actually germinated outside, but I brought the whole pot into the greenhouse. So it's semi-sheltered. Unfortunately, my greenhouse zipper's broken, and the front of the greenhouse, the wind has been gusting through. I'm holding everything together with bits of string, but these don't seem to have been affected by the windy weather, and are looking fine, except for that one there. I don't know what's happened to that particular one, but the roots are coming out the bottom, so they definitely need repotting, but that will have to wait till spring. I'm not doing any repotting of these until then. So nip round to the front, and here are the Jamun seedlings that germinated during that very wet August month, and this one's got a little new seedling down there, so didn't notice that before, and got some nice reddish growth coming up. So new growth has this lovely pinkish reddish tinge to it, and the stems are nice and red as well. I was thinking of taking one of these out and popping it in ground if I can clear some space somewhere in the front garden area, because it gets a little bit more sun than, well, on a sunny day that is. So I might just do that, take one of these out and plant in ground, and see how that gets through the winter. So these are out in the front, they're not covered, they're not under the porch area, and we'll see how they get on and how hardy they are. So thanks very much for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe. Take care. Bye bye.